Hey everybody, this is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. So we have yet another black woman found dead in her jail cell, but this time it's in Mount Vernon, New York. The woman's name is Raynetta Turner. She's the fourth black woman in July to die under similar circumstances. She's a mother of 8 and was found unresponsive Monday afternoon in Mount Vernon in her jail cell. And of course the family wants answers, but nobody's talking about it. Nobody will tell them anything. So she was being arraigned for a shoplifting charge and had been arrested Saturday afternoon when she was accused of stealing from a wholesale store called Restaurant Depot. However, while she was in jail, she complained about feeling sick, was taken to a hospital and treated for hypertension. Then she was sent back to her jail cell on Sunday night. And then around 2 o'clock in the morning on Monday, she was fingerprinted, sent back to her cell. But when the guards came to get her the next day, she was unresponsive, and they declared her dead, pronounced her dead later on that day at the hospital. And of course, local authorities claim that they're carrying out the investigation, and this story is still developing. So what the hell is going on here? We've got 4 black women in 1 month dying under similar circumstances. The most famous of these cases is Sandra Bland. I'm sure most of you have heard of Sandra Bland's case. Sandra Bland was arrested under questionable circumstances and treated like crap during the entire police investigation at when he stopped her vehicle, all because, she didn't want to put her cigarette out. And her death is also unclear, but police concluded that Bland had hanged herself inside of her cell. Now, there were conspiracies going around that she was actually dead before she even got to her cell. But then the Waller County authorities released footage that allegedly shows her being fingerprinted and given mugshots, taking her mugshots or whatever. I say allegedly because I've seen the video and, I can't tell that that's her. Looks like a black woman, but I don't know who it is. It could be anybody, but it's likely her. Well, another one of the 4 women is Ralkina Jones. She was found dead in a Cleveland Heights jail cell. In Ralkina's case, she was arrested for allegedly attacking her husband by smashing his car window and then driving his own car at him. She faces several charges such as felonious assault and domestic violence, and while in custody, not unlike Turner's story, she had received medication to treat an unknown condition while she was in police custody. She also complained of feeling lethargic and was transported to a nearby hospital. She was treated but then sent back to jail. She was eventually found unresponsive, I believe, that same night. Now, the medical examiner released an autopsy report on Monday saying that there were no suspicious injuries. And then on July 14th, Kindra Chapman, an 18-year-old black woman, was also found hanged in her cell. The Homewood, Alabama officials are saying that there was probable cause for her arrest and that surveillance footage actually shows her climbing on top of a water cooler, tying a bedsheet to a rail, and hanging herself. My question to that is, what jail has a water cooler inside the cell? Is this standard practice? I mean, I've heard of fountains and sinks, but a friggin' water cooler? And how was she able to do all of these things long enough to have hanged herself without anybody seeing, especially since they had surveillance pointing at the location of her death? So we've got 4 black women dead in their jail cell: Raynetta Turner, Sandra Bland, Ralkina Jones, and Kindra Chapman. The circumstances with which these women died is unknown except for Kendra. It seems that in all of these cases, the arrest was not necessarily fully justified, although there's not a lot that you can get out of jail for being arrested for, because the police will just say, the time to fight your charges is not with the officer, it's with the judge, which basically means they get to throw you in jail for however long they want until you see the judge. And if he releases you, then shut the hell up. I don't claim to even know what's going on here, but I'm going to be looking further into this because it seems like there might be a connection between all of this, or maybe it's just a coincidence that 4 black women decided to kill themselves in their jail cell in the month of July. I can't imagine that's a very common occurrence. And when you couple this with the banker deaths and the doctor deaths, it just makes everything seem like a what the fuck moment. Something else I'd like to point out is 2 of them felt sick, went to the hospital, came back, boom, dead. Now, if you'd like to keep on top of this, hit the subscribe button, and I will update you guys as I get more information about each of these cases, or if there are other cases that turn up. And if you guys might have any idea or know of a place that has talked about a connection between these women, please leave that below in the comments section. This is Tim with Op-Ed Daily. Peace out.